Towering Inferno.
You're kidding.
That's where I met, Paul and Steve Arena. Steve McQueen.
Oh my God. Well, what part did you play?
The elevator man.
Oh my God, I remember you.
You do?
You were the one who did that scream, and you ran around flapping your arms because you had those flames all over you. I remember you. How could I ever forget that? That was good.
I guess I did.
Well, were you a faller or a burner?
That scene, I was a burner. I insisted on it. It was written in my contract.
That must have really hurt your throat.
It was sore for a couple of days, but I got over it.
Well, do you think you could do it for me now?
Do what now?
Do the scream for us, right now.
Well, I'm sorry. The beach is a little crowded right now.
Oh, and it was my favorite part in the whole movie.
Yeah, but the lifeguards might get a little upset.
Cheryl, people are looking.
Ricky's got to rest his voice for his new big flick, so maybe some other time.
Oh, I really have my hopes up.
You know.
You won't do it just a little bit? Cheryl.
Ricky, don't.
Cheryl, just for me. Cheryl.
Do you hear me? Okay. You piece of shit. It worked, didn't it? You fucking piece of shit. Man, I didn't see you making any sweet moves. Well, you didn't see me acting like a retard either. Well, somebody had to do something. Yeah, and sure as hell had to be you, huh, Ricky, baby? Look, she asked to see my screen. I mean, what are you so worried about? They're going to go out to dinner with us. Yeah, we didn't have to do it quite so loud. Look, you gotta understand something. You cannot chase pussy in a three-piece suit. Now what the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that I will make a fool out of myself any day of the week for a piece of ass. I mean, you gotta be willing to go the distance. I mean, that's the thrill of the hunt. Yeah, well, I'm glad they at least accepted our invitation. I just hope it's gonna be worth it. Worth it? I mean, you did just see those Hooters? Yes, I couldn't help but notice. What did I tell you? Okay, you got eyes, but what I don't get is the way they always move around in groups. Have you noticed that? You know, I mean, the other one. I mean, what a bitch! I know, well, I see this all the time. There's always that real sexy hottie, and then there's that real bitch that nobody would ever touch, and I see this all the time, like at, schools, dances, and of course the beach. And like at a dance, all the freshman guys in the joint are trying so hard to get with the hottie, and every chance the guy gets to go up to ask her to dance, what does she say in return? No thanks, I'm with my girlfriend. Right. And of course nobody will ask the bitch out, so it's kind of like a great big defense mechanism. And you can bet that she'll ditch the little one fast enough if she, I guess, found somebody that she was interested in. But if she doesn't, she can always come on like she's got this incredible loyalty to her friend or something. Shit. Right.
these chicks aren't going to go down for dummies. We got to come on real mature.
Well, she's got class. I mean,
class to rest. No. These girls, they don't appreciate the big man.
Idiot. I mean, essence of the jockstrap.
Not her type. Now, we got to come on real sensitive, real mature. Hey, we got to come on like Alistair Cook.
He's too old for this chick.
That's not the point. The point is that we take them out, like to a nice fancy Italian restaurant. Music, food, dancing. And dancing, because hey, you and I both know that dancing is the old connection started. So, when we're not dancing, we're going on and on about guys like Kurt Vonnegut Jr. and Kahlil Gibran. We kill them with our sensitivity.
I never read those guys.
I could tell you everything you need to know in 5 minutes. It helps me throw in some women's lib too. Tell them you're real sorry that the ERA's in trouble.
Would you say you've had a pretty good score with that technique ratio?
I say so.
Okay. Talk some numbers. I mean, how many?
My whole freshman year, let's see, 5 or 6.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, you know that means 2. And a couple more that you felt up until they found out you were a freshman.
Hey pal, college happens to be a fantastic place to store. Something that you don't know much about.
I'm sure it's a fantastic place. But, with all due respect, I mean, we've only got 1 night to operate here, not 2 semesters. So, bear in mind that although my old man is not blowing several grand to float me through 4 years of summer camp, I have, in the course of my travels, in my own humble way, stumbled across a few key points of practical interest. May I?
By all means, Ricky, baby.
Okay. Point 1. Surprise.
Surprise?
It's the key element. I mean, these chicks think we're going to a restaurant, right?
We're not.
No. Picnic. Oh, moon. It's moonlit. I mean, in isolation.
But we told them we're going out to a restaurant. They won't want to go now.
Idiot. You don't give chicks a choice. I mean, you tell them.
They won't go now.
If it's one thing that I know chicks like more than getting laid, it's eating. I mean, we just bring along, food and brush a few odors in their direction.
Okay.
So now you're ready for point 2.
Eating.
Beer. Plenty of it. I mean, we serve a lot of extra salty, fried food. I mean, we make sure there's nothing non-alcoholic to drink, and are you with me so far?
Yeah, I'm with you so far.
Point 3. Talk dirty.
Talk dirty?
Yeah, you subtly lead the conversation into areas that are a little off color. I mean, they pretend to be shocked when, in fact, they find it titillating. And I do think the word speaks for itself.
Is this what you did all through high school, develop this system?
Point 4. Oh, mine and everyone knows this one. I mean, divide and conquer.
Meaning?
Meaning we carve the gargoyle away from the tent. We deprive her of her natural ally. One of us waves a red flag in this Rhonda creep's face while the other one goes in for the kill. Matadors use this technique all the time. So that's my plan. How's it sound?
All right. It sounds crude but effective.
Woo. Repeat after me.
Okay.
Point 1, surprise.
Point 1, surprise.
Point 2, beer.
Point 2, beer.
Point 3, talk dirty.
Point 3, talk dirty.
Point 4, divide and conquer.
Point 4, divide and conquer. Okay, we'll try it your way, but this better work.
They ain't calling me Rick the Stick for nothing. Stick with the stick, and you'll get an education that means something.
Okay, are you ready to go now?
Yeah, all set on the 10.
All set on the 10.
Great on the 10.
Great on that 10. Oh, whoa, wait. There is, what is this? There is a little something that you and I seem to have forgotten to discuss.
seen it.
I let you wear it yesterday. You were last to have it.
I put it back.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
When?
Last night when we got back.
You better not have lost that bracelet.
It must be around here somewhere.
It's not. I've looked everywhere.
Well, did you look in there? Did you look in your purse and the makeup thing?
Of course I looked in there. I'm not a complete idiot, thanks a lot.
Ronnie, why are you being so hostile?
I'm not being hostile. I just want that bracelet you stole.
If you didn't want to go out tonight, you could have just said something.
Oh, sure. I could have said, you guys are a bunch of total jerks. They wouldn't even heard me. You were panting too loud for normal conversation.
Yeah, you're right. We should have stayed here and watched the light bulbs run out.
The way you could just stand there and believe that crap about the movies was enough to make my stomach turn.
Well, what do you want to do then? Didn't you think it was fun to let those guys think they can impress us into going out to dinner?
But we are going out to dinner.
When he did that impression of Paul Newman, it was all I could do to keep a straight face. And when he did that scream, it was all I could do to keep a straight face. I mean, couldn't you just have died?
Great logic. He can throw a spastic fit on a public beach, so he must be a good date. What's he have to do to be the father of your children? Dribble down the side of his chin?
I think you're getting a little carried away here. It's just the dinner date.
Oh, great. Who do I get? The bodyguard?
I think he's cute too.
Yeah, remind me to go down on him under the table.
How can you be so cynical? Don't you ever just want to have a little fun?
Okay, a quickie in Cape Cod with a bunch of jerky strangers is not my idea of a good time.
I don't recall saying anything about a quickie.
Don't tell me the thought hasn't occurred to you.
Ron, they're kids.
Don't tell me the thought hasn't occurred to them.
Of course it has. It's the only thought their little heads are capable of holding at one time. That's the fun part.
Fun part,
Leading them by the nose.
or whatever else is straight and sticks out.
Sure.
You know, you're not back in junior high even if you act like it.
Well, you're not the principal even though you talk like him.
You act like I'm some type of prude.
You are.
I've slept with men.
2,
3.
2.5.
Okay, you leave Jerry Potts out of this. He's suffered enough.
I didn't say anything.
Besides, it's not something you keep a scorecard in or anything.
Oh no.
Even though you think it is.
I do not think that.
I mean, how you could just do this to David? You're practically engaged to
Oh,
him.
now it's David?
I mean, I think this is just some crude attempt and some stupid game you've made up. I would ask yourself what you were after if I were you.
David wants me to feel middle-aged. David wants me to be the mother of 3 on a ranch wagon on the way to the PTA. Forget that.
Try your real age.
What's that? How do you act when you're 25? Why don't you tell me? Because you're the expert. Does it mean you're allowed to have fun, but not quite as much? Or you can have it, but you just can't show it?
Being young and acting immature are two completely different things.
You know what you are, Ron? You're a conscientious objector. When the trumpet sounded for the sexual revolution, I think you just marched in the opposite direction.
Maybe I just refuse to be drafted.
You can relax now. The revolution's over. It's just a mopping up